Hey Transformers fans, it's Primus84 here. First video in a very long time, but we are post TFNation 2026, and I decided this year, rather than taking a photo of my haul, I very foolishly decided to do a video. I am partly blaming Transformers Fan 5000 for this, because I absolutely loved his video, and he keeps saying I should do one, so here we are, we're doing one. I'm going to try to speed run this a little bit, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on what I got, because, yeah, like everyone else, I spent too much, and I got too much stuff. But let's go for it. I'm going to do my best to credit where I got stuff from as well, so you guys know where to go to if you're planning to go, or if you know them anyway, or hey, if you're watching, amazing, thank you for the stuff. Okay, so we'll kick things off with my Friday night purchases. I got these, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry. I can't remember who I got these from, but I met a really nice guy online who was listing stuff for TFNation on one of the Transformers groups, and I picked up a couple of figures before the trailer haul even opened. So, first figure we've got here is the Last Night Studio Series Hot Rod. Very happy with him. I actually really love this character. It's one of the few Bayverse figures that I have in my collection, although technically he's a Travis Knightverse. But yeah, really happy with this. Next one we got from the same guy. Very happy with this. I need to go get the other half of the 2-pack, but we have Reactivate Starscream. Really like this figure, really cool transformation, and he poses amazingly. So happy with him. Next up, we'll start with our purchases from the trader haul. I got another Ultra Magnus, as of course you can probably see behind me. I love my Ultra Magnus stuff, so getting another one isn't essential, but it is really nice when it happens. This is New Age Ultra Magnus. He has got a really nice, simple transformation. It's always nice when you can do one without having to rely on an MGO video or instructions. So I had to play around with this when we got back. Absolutely fabulous figure. It's actually really clean as well. Small bit of truck on the back, but otherwise, great figure. From Rohan's Corner. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. If I did, I'm repeating myself. We're rushing. It was from Rohan's Corner, who's absolutely fabulous. Go see Rohan anytime you get to go to a convention. He does incredible stuff. Okay, next let's do my PrimeTimeToyz stuff. So from PrimeTimeToyz, I had one pre-order and one on-the-day pickup. My pre-order was the APC Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, so based on this Transformers Prime design. I've never actually used this mold, this figure before, so I'm very excited to give this a go. I also have a soft spot for Shattered Glass Optimus Primes. Not a big collection of them, but every so often I come across one and it just appeals to me. My first was from my very first Transformers convention, so my first TFNation, so great to get another one. Also from PrimeTimeToyz, Transformers Fan 5000 may have a video on the way about this, but he has kind of sold me on the idea of this. So we've got the Transformers RPG from Renegade Games. Really happy with this. I also have picked up separately the core rulebook, even though the starter pack does, or beginner box does have one in. It's not the, I believe it's not the full book, so it's nice to have the full rules as well as this. But I'm looking forward to cracking into this set. Got some time off coming out. Might actually get a chance to do that, so that should be really good fun. Next, let's talk about, I got a couple of Grail figures, one of which was from the absolutely wonderful Nick Snowden, also known as Phantasmic Nick to some. Absolutely great staple of the Transformers community, and he always has some really cool things on his stall. Some things that were so cool I couldn't quite bring myself to buy them because otherwise I'd have blown my budget for the whole weekend in one trip. But I got Titans Returns Misfire, which means I've now completed my Target Master Decepticons in my Titans Returns set, so absolutely great, and Nick gave me a really good price on this guy, so super happy to have him. As you can see, he's got Aimless with him as well, which is really great. He does have his other accessories, but as we're doing a quick video, I'm not going to show all of the accessories. Should we go through next? Okay, the other Grail from the weekend I picked up, we'll do that one. If you saw me at the convention, you may have seen me walking around with this. Not because it was a conversation starter, of course, although that was really good fun. I finally got a taco tank, and I got this from Toy Fu, which is exactly how I wanted to buy a taco tank. He's very incomplete, as you can see. He's got the motorcycle thing inside there, so from the outside he looks great. He's very clean. He had a little bit of retro dust, but cleaned him up pretty easily when we got home, and yeah, just absolutely loving having this in my collection. Just such a great figure. So the last figures I've got to go through before we get onto the other stuff, these were actually gifts from my good friend Transformers Fan 5000, who I spent a lot of time with hanging out at the convention. We'll do the nice... I've missed one before we do that. I can't remember his name, which is really frustrating. I also got the other Target Master to go with the other Decepticons. I think Blowpipe, off the top of my head, but he's misdifferently coloured to his G1 appearance, so I might be wrong on that. Tell me in the comments how wrong I was, and yeah, fine. I'll take it. My good friend, Transformers Fan 5000, got me some really cool stuff. I picked him up a couple of bits on the way in, and I wasn't expecting anything back because you never give to receive, but oh, what an absolutely amazing dude for sorting me out. Let's start small. We messed around with some blokies over the weekend, or blockies, if you want to be correct about it. First one I'm going to show was one he did just give to me straight out the gates on Friday, which is, I'm going to go just a bit hand behind just in case he's not showing up. We've got Astro Train, some would argue looking more accurate than his Studio 86 counterpart, but hey, I really like it. He also got me, well, we pulled this out together and he said I could have it. Got Magmatron as well, who absolutely looks the part. I think for a little tiny Defender scale blokey, absolutely incredible how much they got run with him. Right, Daniel also on the day, when the Trader Hall was open, I think this was on the Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. I'm so sorry, Transformers Fan 5000. I think I've mixed up my days. He got me Combiner Wars Prowl. Been after this figure for quite some time. I do have an idea for a combiner that's a bit more Scramble City-ish rather than the traditional combiner, so I needed him as a part of that. He also got me, as part of that plan, you might sense a theme here, we've got Combiner Wars, I've got Streetwise. I had a proper moment there, we're going through these too far. Combiner Wars Streetwise, which is obviously based on the Prowl mold, or vice versa, to go with him. I'm sure you're sensing where I'm going with my combiner. Really happy with him too. Thank you so much, Transformers Fan 5000. And lastly, from the very talented Transformers Fan 5000, he got me the Legends Class Groove, which I'm really impressed with this little guy actually. I thought he was going to be very, very basic, and he is pretty basic, but there's enough in there to him to work as a figure. He's got some nice posability considering his size, and we know he's going to be a combiner chest plate at some point anyway, so pretty happy with that. Okay, so next we're going to look at some of the stuff I got from the Forge. Before we do that, let's have a quick look at some of the comics I picked up. So, big comic reader, and some of you might know. So getting Transformers comics is always a delight because it combines two of my favourite things. From the TMUK stand, we've got the new Juggermorph, which absolutely love it. Juggermorph is absolutely fantastic. Go read Juggermorph if you haven't done it yet. Also got the new Thunderclash comic. The art on this is amazing. There's some super talented people in this one. Looking forward to giving this a read. And from the Battersea Power Station, I also got the combined graphic novel with all the comics in it. This is so nice to have. I have been collecting the poster comics up to this point, but getting these all in one place is so nice. And the art on this one, this is one of the limited editions they offered, which is Marcelo Mater's cover, was just absolutely fabulous. Also on the other side of the books, also got a few more. One more from the TMUK stand to do. I had to get the zine for the year. Really excited to read this. Love again the art on this. This really jumps out to you. So yep, really looking forward to that. Actually back on PrimeTimeToyz stand, I picked up a copy of War Stories. Now I know that there was a little bit of concern about how long this took to put together compared to the TMUK zine, but if I just try and show you how thick this thing is, there's going to be so much in here. I am looking forward to reading this, and again the art is absolutely gorgeous. Had to go see James Roberts because the man is lovely and super talented and crazy prolific, and he decided to put out some more books this year. I believe he was intending to do his coffee table book companion to Generation Mechs. However, he has put out some more of his usual books, which are all on, obviously, More Than Meets the Eye and Lost Light. So, in quick succession, we have The Life After the Big Bang. Also, You, Me and Other Revelations. We got Trilogy. And The Spaceship That Bled to Death. You can love the titles on these. James was really kind enough, he signed all of these, which is great. Just going to show a few bits and pieces I got from other places. I got a few badges this year. I do love a nice pin badge. Let's actually start with the TFNation official ones, because these were a really nice surprise. We got their 10 years badge. We got the Jenny badge. And we got the convention badge for the year as well, just without the gold. This is the regular logo design. From Transmasters UK, also managed to get a Thunderclash badge, which was from, I believe Gavin Spence put these together. Nope, it's not. It says on here, designed by Jake Lambert. I also got from Battersea UK a Powerplex badge. Absolutely adore this. Powerplex, I think, is a really cool character. I have pre-ordered the new figure, very excited about that. Go check out the news on that if you haven't seen it. And from Ryan Button, I forgot to pick these up and he kindly put them in the post to me, which I'm really actually kind of pleased. I've left it a bit late to record this video, but we have a Sludge with his, let's call it an animation error, eyes, and reformatted Megatron pin as well. I also got... we're still going! I also got a name badge for the weekend, which if you can go code with the red there, you can maybe be able to get my name in there. I picked up a Ultra Magnus chain, very happy with the design on that. It's got the Ultra Magnus on the lanyard there. I got the sticker to go with. I'm really sorry whoever I bought these from, I've completely forgotten the name of your store. I will pop it in the description if I do remember. And I also got a Transformers for trans rights, because as we know, it's Transformers, not Cisformers, and hey, we've got to support, we've got to fight the cause. The last thing we're able to go through today is some of the t-shirts I picked up. I did buy some artwork, I don't have it out, it's already away in my art folder, so we'll get that out, but got some art from the lovely John Paul Bove. And a few bits and pieces that were being given away over the weekend. I'll try and do some separate stuff on those. I'm sure you can tell this is a very last minute, very quick thrown together video. So we've got from the lovely Lucan's Tees, Lucan Monk. We've got the Rodimus holding up the Matrix t-shirts. We've got the, had to get this as a Magnus fan, the Ultra Magnus Damn It Open t-shirts. And then from the official TFNation merch stand, get these open. Had to get their reissue of the One Shall Stand t-shirt. Absolutely love this. Great shirt, great design. And from their newer stuff for the year, this one really jumped out to me, so I had to go for it. I got their Such Heroic Nonsense t-shirt. Absolutely adore this design, really crisp, really stands out. Okay, so the only thing I haven't shown is my artwork. I'll try and get that up later, or I'll be rubbish and I won't. But I had an absolutely fabulous time this year at TFNation 2026. I went in pretty chill with what I was going to buy and then ended up blowing my bank balance out anyway. But met some fabulous people again, hang out with some good friends, and just overall just had an incredible time. So look, if you're considering going to TFNation, you're on the fence, have a look into it. There's the smaller conventions coming up later this year. We've got Swindon, and then there'll inevitably be Manchester in March. If you want to get in touch and just ask some questions about TFNation to me, just feel free to get in touch. Happy to do that. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching my very quick, rambly merch video. And yeah, make sure you go check out Transformer Fan 5000's video on his merch drops. They're really cool, and also his content. Okay, thank you so much.